But yeah, I didn't actually know what the Criterion Collection was when I bought it. I just happened to buy the DVD of it. And then I forget how I found out about it. I think a friend was telling me about it. And I was just like, oh, I'll like that sounds interesting. I'm gonna check that out. And then around 2004, I had a bad breakup,
Hmm.
and I was like working from home because I was an apartment manager.
Hmm.
And I decided that I was going to watch the whole Criterion Collection as it was at that time.
Okay.
So what I did was this, I lived in Seattle. The Seattle Public Library had most of them available to borrow.
Yeah.
And I could put up to 100 things on hold and have up to 100 things checked out at any time. So what I would do is I would go and search their catalog and I put them on hold because some of them were available right away and some of them had long waiting lists. And so
Sure.
every day I'd walk the couple blocks to the library and I'd look at the whole shelf and see what was there. And sometimes there'd be nothing and sometimes there'd be 10 DVDs.
Yeah.
And then I would take them home and then I would watch them. And I got to this point where I was watching.
That's awesome.
And yeah, and like I said, I'm working from home because I'm an apartment manager. So I don't, do bits of pieces around the apartment building and then go back in my house and watch DVDs. And so
Mhm.
I got to the point where I'd accumulated, like it kind of got out of hand and I'd accumulated so many on my floor. I was like, I got to watch 3 a day to keep up.
Wow. And
And well, go ahead.
I was going to say, for example, the Tokyo documentary. How long is that?
That is like 2.5 hours.
Oh my God. So
Yeah.
so these might be an hour and a half long, but they might be 2.5 hours long.
Yeah. I think the shortest one is actually, ironically, well, the shortest one is, I think, a documentary called Night and Fog, which is a documentary about the Holocaust, and it's about 20
Okay.
minutes long. It's really, if you've got 20 minutes and you want to ruin your whole day, it's a
Right.
great,
Right. That's
it's
gonna
a,
that's gonna eat
that's
right
gonna
into
do
it.
it.
Yeah.
And the longest one, as far as I know, as far as I can think of, is they have Shoah, which is also a documentary about the Holocaust that is 9 hours long.
Oh my God.
Uh, so if you wanted to spend a whole day ruining your
Yeah.
day,
9.5 hours, you guys. And
if you
so
just got a Saturday, you just want to decimate,
yeah,
Shoah's there for
yeah.
you.
Do you
Um,
when you had three a day that you had to
uh-huh.
be watching, did you just from the top do them numerically? Just try to cherry pick between genres? How did you do it?
Well, yeah, I mean, it was like they came in randomly. So like they would be randomly there. And so I would just kind of like pick whatever. And so if I watched something like very dramatic, I'd maybe like pick like, oh, here's like a French comedy from the 30s. Like this is so much better than, you know,